key thing about natural gas is it's been stuck in a range between basically 2 and 5 for almost 20 years. Every time it gets in the upper end of the range, it goes down. Now, the key thing that's happening this year was we're having this second colder than normal winter in a row. Despite global warming, that's a bit of a shock. But as Scarlett mentioned, as of Wednesday, the front contract will be March, and that's trading $3.70. You look at the apex of the bell curve going out to January of next year, it's around 5. And what's going to happen now, we have about a good summer season, a good 8 months to bring on more supply, and that's what natural gas has been doing for decades. It always does.
What does positioning look like? Because I remember reading about a lot of hedge funds being short on nat gas, and therefore this current surge in price was really more of a short squeeze.
It is, Scarlett. It's definitely positioning is somewhat short, but the squeeze is in the front contract. And put that in context, it probably only has about 20,000 open interest. The next contract has about 350,000. So it's the front contract that's getting squeezed into expiration, and it's usually a classic peak.
What's going on with gold here? I mean, you guys are nuts there as well. I mean, gold is ripping, silver ripping again. Is this just a trade that's just got the momentum going right now?
It does. Paul, silver is the devil's metal. I think it's going to put an enduring peak this year. I thought copper was a worthy short around $6. It's tickling down a little bit. I think silver is a worthy short around $100 right now. The stop is a little more difficult because who knows how high it will go. But to put this in context, the velocity of the silver rally is put it to the highest ever versus crude oil and the highest ever versus electricity conductor brethren, copper. So it's just silly expensive. It's going to cause a lot of pain, and I think expect 10% days as it trickles back down. I think we're going to look back at 2026 like we did in 1980. That high lasted until last year.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people have made the comparison to looking at what happened in 1980. But when it comes to silver, what I keep reading is that demand from China is driving this surge. What is it about? Why are people in China speculating so much on silver?
So, Scarlett, that's what I love about when you talk about supply and demand. All that is past tense now. When price goes parabolic, it shifts everything. It shifts those supply-demand curves, stuff we learned in Economics 101, and it shifts it back the other way. And the key thing to remember that's different about silver is 843 million ounces. That's the amount that's sitting in silver ETFs. That did not exist in the past, so that's a lot of supply. And these silver holders have actually started selling into the rally. Maybe they're prudent, so those total holdings have actually down 2% this year. That point is that kind of massive supply is over there if it wants to come, and we've already started to bring on some of that supply from those ETF holders.